Alright, Altered by Kronos, gonna bring you another game here. Excited to bring you one of these. This deck I have not played against versus mine, so I was interested to see what happens. He didn't have a sideboard prepared, so we did not sideboard in to make it fair. So I just want to let you guys know that these are non-sideboarded games, but there are a couple bonus games in here, so I hope you enjoy them. And if you have any comments, questions for anybody, or advice for anybody's decks, please let them know. The guys do play with me often, so if you have any advice for them or any thoughts, please let me know, and I will share it with them if you're not sure who they are. Otherwise, let's get down to the game. So I started doing 4 piles, actually. One of the guys I play with does 5, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do 4. It just seems a little bit more fair. So he was just take whatever. So I like to randomize my stuff. If you ever see me when I play, even when somebody picks one pile, I roll the dice to say evens or odds, and I randomize it anyway. So I try and always randomize my piles. He ended up winning the roll, so he is on the play. He has that absolutely epic playmat, and I have the dude. Soul Ring, Howling Mine. Oh man, that tells me probably Twiddle Vault right off the bat is what I said at this point. I was like, oh, that's a Twiddle Vault. I'll play a Plateau. Do I have anything to do with it? Looks like I had to play a Lotus. I have nothing to use it with. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been fun to put out a turn 1 Suchi. I believe I had a book in hand, but I did not want to play the book. Because of the Howling Mine, I was actually holding on to a few different things, but I wanted some extra mana. I believe I had an Angel as well. Uh-oh. Alright, so this is where I had to panic. I had one Disenchant, but I didn't know if the play was to disenchant the library, because I had a weird feeling that there was going to be a Twiddle and a Vault coming out next turn. So I thought the endless turns were going to start next turn. So I did not want to waste my Disenchant on a Sullivan library, because I'm assuming he has the pieces he needs already in hand. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to blow the Angel out right away. And I think I'm gonna. So I took a little gamble, and I put the Angel out. Basically to put him on a clock. That may have been the wrong move, but I was hoping I would have forced him to dig for an answer for the Angel, instead of digging for an answer, or at least making him lose 4 life. Time Walk. Alright, so I know he doesn't have the Twiddle Vault combo yet. Oh, Time Twister. Well, I guess it's a good thing I played the Angel then. I had a Regrowth, a book, a couple other good cards, but I wasn't really stressing it too much because I had a chance to get the Lotus back again, so quick pass, so there's a whole lot of mana, a factory, not really much going on there, so that gives me a chance. I'm going to swing in for 4, put him at 14. I'm going to disenchant the library, because at this point he didn't have the combo, so I didn't want him to dig 5 cards deep. And I have another disenchant in hand, so I'm hoping to get another turn so I could disenchant it. There's another Mox. Factory. We're going to have a real quick discussion here. He said activate and attack, but I thought he said attack. And he's like, well, technically I activated, and he's like, I didn't. There he goes. So he added a bunch of extra mana after his activation. So basically it's activate, add a bunch of mana in response to the attack. So it's kind of a stack thing, so we just kind of rewound it real quick so I can understand what was going on, because I had my kid yelling in the background and I kind of got lost. So he's going to regrowth and then swing, which is when the bolt comes in. So there's the stack played out. He's going to take a damage and play that library again. So now I know that library is extremely important to him, but he's already at 13. And I don't mind drawing 2 cards a turn either, so as long as he doesn't shut his Howling Mine off, I'm okay with it, because I have a lot of answers in my deck. Oh, he's going to twiddle down the Sarah, so that tells me he has a bunch of twiddles in hand, but he does not have a vault. So I'm okay with him tapping the Sarah down before combat. It's less turns he's going to get if he gets a Twiddle Vault off. Oh, looks like I'm playing Sullivan for turn. And that's it. I'm going to keep my 2 mana open. And I pass. I'm hoping I force him to answer my Sullivan library. If not, I'm going to draw a bunch of extra and make sure I have plenty of cards in hand. I was hoping to draw some Moxen so I could play my book out and draw some extra cards at the end of his end step, but that's not working out. What he's doing right now is twiddling down my land. So I assumed he's going to take an extra turn, so I'm trying to reduce his ability to get another twiddle, because I'm assuming that's 2 out of his hand. So if he has a Time Vault, I doubt he has a 3rd twiddle. So if he is doing anything, it's going to be one heck of a recall or something. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I had a regrowth. That's right. I was going to regrowth the disenchant. But I also had a Chaos Orb, so there goes that. Let's see what we got. Can't quite see what he had. Again, when I play, my computer's all the way to the left. And I have our screens kind of up there. I didn't even pay attention. His hand was visible for a second, but I can't see it anyway. Oh, there's a disenchant. Okay, so he did pull a disenchant to get rid of my library, which is really good for him. So he's on a very, very short clock. I'm going to draw my cards for turn. And let's see what I got. There's a Library of Alexandria. Definitely a good draw. Let's see what I can do this turn. I know he's tapped out, except for one blue. So he might have a plow in hand, but he doesn't have counter magic open. So if I'm going to do something big, I got to do it right now. There's a big twist. So twist for 4. So he's going to keep 2 cards. I'm going to take the whole middle chunk. And that's worth it. So I got a Sullivan Library and a recall. The recall is what I was worried about. I'm going to swing in for 4. Put him down to 8. I would normally be playing a lot more aggressive, but I gotta try and take his hand out, and I gotta try and keep him at bay. I got rid of that Twiddle vault there, and I do not have any of my either Divine Offerings or Disenchants in hands, but I am drawing 2 cards a turn, so that mine is going to benefit me also. I'm counting up my mana, so let's see what happens. I don't remember if my regrowth is in my graveyard or not. I might have a regrowth. If I have a regrowth, I'm calculating the, yep, I'm going through my graveyard here. So either let's see what I got. Oh, I tapped wrong. Here, I'll fix myself in it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So he's going to counter. I'm a Demonic Tutor. Now I'm going to Divine Offering the vault. So now I'm at 22. I'm really hoping for some kind of regrowth or something. I would really like to get that Mind Twist back and do it again. Alright, so I'm tapped out. That offering should be in my graveyard. There we go. I'm going to swing in for 4, putting him at 4. And let's see what he draws. I have 6 cards in hand. He needs some kind of removal. I'm guessing there's a giant recall or brain geyser. Demonic Tutor. Well, let's see what he picks. I don't know if he wants to go for the removal or if he's trying to go for a Twiddle Vault win. I'm not that familiar with Twiddle Vault, so let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, he's going for the Twiddle Vault. There's a Lotus. And there's the 3. Oh, he's getting rid of a counterspell. I guess the counter's not going to help him at this point. Yeah. 2 Twiddles and a Vault. Let's see what happens here. If I get a turn, then I win. So there goes the Twiddle. Yep, he was going to attack me and realized he can't. Alright, there's the Twiddle. Let's draw 2 more. Does he have an answer? Strip Mine's not going to help him either. Nope, did not draw an answer. Did not continue the turns. Let's go on to game 2. Alright, game number 2. Let's see where we're at here. Looks like I'm going to keep my hand. He already had his hand, so he's keeping his. He's on the play. Factory, Mox. Alright, well, it looks like I got a library. It's a really, really good start, but against Twiddle Vault, I'd almost rather be aggressive with a Moxen and a Disenchant in hand. Looks like I got a Lotus again, but I'm guessing I have nothing to do with it. Nope, I had to play it to keep 7 in my hand. Another factory. Oi. There's a swing for 3. I need answers now. Let's see what we got. I believe I have plenty of answers in my hand. Enough to get rid of like 4 factories worth, but let's see what I do. There's a plateau. That tells me I have piles or bolts in my hand, or both. I think I have both. I'm going to draw with library. Play a lion. Yeah, I believe I had 2 lightning bolts, a plow, and a disenchant in hand. Since he does not have white out, I figured it's worth the chance. He thought there was a bunch of glare on his table. I didn't think it was that bad, but he wanted just to see if it made any difference for him. There's a library, but he doesn't have enough cards in hand. So, let's see what I got. There's a city. Looks like I did not draw what I really wanted to draw, but I did top deck a Mind Twist. So that library decked me a Mind Twist. So I'm going to spend a Lotus mana and twist out almost his entire hand. So I'm going to let him keep card number 2, and then let's see what we got. Recall, Mana Drain, and 2 colored mana sources. That is awesome. So now I know he is probably top decking for colored mana at the moment. So that gives me the break that I need. I'm not attacking, so I'm just passing. Like I said, I do have plenty of answers in my hand. Oh, it looks like he had an island. So that gives me a little bit of time. Let's see what I do. There's the turn. Let's see what I got. There's a library draw. There's a bayou. And I'm going to swing in. Like I said, I have plenty of answers for everything in my hand, so he's not going to block. I'm going to play a Curd Ape, leaving Disenchant mana open. And I think I'm going to pass. Let's see what I do here. Yep, I wanted to see what was in my graveyard, so whenever somebody does that, that's a dead giveaway for a regrowth. Looks like I am going to use it. Oh, a Demonic Tutor. Okay, I did not have a regrowth. I had a Demonic Tutor. So I'm going to go get that regrowth right now. I'm pretty sure that's what I got, because I'm going to twist his hand away again. So he's going to swing in big, which, like I said, I'm not worried about it. I could have killed those factories a long time ago. I'll show you in a little while why I didn't do that. Here we go. Now I'm going to swing in for 4. There's the regrowth. Now I'm explaining I'm regrowthing a Mind Twist. It does not have anything to do about it, so I'm going to twist out a Twiddle and a Lotus. I'm happy to get rid of a Twiddle. So now I know he's completely top decking, and I have multiple removals in my hand. So again, I have no problem with taking the 4. Because I think I can get him down to 1 if I wanted to at the moment. So I'm trying to find a way to kill him faster. This version, I did take 1 land out. I'm at 19 lands. So it increases the odds of the cards. I just had too much mana. So there's a Bolt on end step. Thought process, no matter what I do at this point, I can kill him now. Because I have a Divine Offering, I believe, in my hand. There's a Soul Ring, which I'm not worried about. Draw with Library. He's going to activate both. I'm going to Divine Offering one. He's explaining he's pumping the other and he's going to block the ape, which is fine with me. So he takes 2, and I'm just going to show him I have a bolt. Alright, let's go on a bonus game. Alright. He already has his. I checked his hand. I shuffled real good, and I'm drawing mine. I did forget to set my life here, so I'll fix that in a minute when I realize it. Alright, he's going to start off City, Mox, Sylvan Library. That is a really good start for him. Let's see what my start is. Lion, and pass. Oh, Lion Mox. Okay, at least I got a Mox. Not one of the colors I really, really want, but hey, if I draw Demonic Tutor or Line Twist, I have it. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so he's going to do his library thing. Oh, there's blue mana. Now he's got double blue. Swing for 2. No removal. Okay. What am I doing here? Demonic Tutor. Well, looks like I did have Demonic Tutor in my hand. Yep, there's the mana drain. Figured he had something because he had double blue, but he did take a damage. He does get extra mana, but at least I got a counterspell out of his hand. I don't want him to protect something if he plays a Twiddle Vault. I want to be able to get rid of the vault. There's a factory. What's he using the mana for here? Looks like it just fizzled out. There's a swing for 2. Oh, wait. I was asking if I forgot if the factory had sickness or not. And it does, so I'm going to swing in. He's going to activate. And I'm going to show a lion when I really meant to show a plow. Pass with 3. Kind of gave my next turn away there, so that's not good. That's the whole reason I wanted to plow this turn, so if I got another white source, I can play multiple lions. I actually have a really nasty hand. So I think I have a Suchi and a lion in my hand. 2 Suchis and a lion, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to lose a life and play up. That's when I realized I didn't do my life. So, take my first point of damage there. I am going to swing for 2. Let's see what he, I really wanted to disenchant to get rid of that Sylvan Library. There's a fact, oh, there goes my hand. Watch this. Here you go, Suchi and a lion. If I top decked any mana source, that would have been 2 Suchis and 2 lions out next turn. Look at that, plains. That would have been another Suchi and another lion. I would have 2 Suchis and 2 lions on board. So he would have been dead. He's down to 7. Let's see what he can get his hands on. He needs to find answers really, really fast. I'm actually looking through, realizing I didn't use any of my burn or anything yet. Now, against him, I would have sided out my plows and put all my other Divine Offerings in and a Armageddon. And I would have probably got rid of the other bolt for an Armageddon. He's going to twiddle down Suchi, so I'm going to choose not to attack. So there's the twiddle before the attack phase. So now I can choose not to attack with the lion because I did not get to my phase yet. And I'm fine with him using that twiddle, because if he does find a vault, that's one less turn he could take. There's stasis. Really cool one, by the way. But if you notice, I've been I have a lot of answers in my deck. So there it is. End turn, disenchant and stasis. There's a draw. Swing for 6. He's going to have to block. He's going to kill the lion, but I'm going to play the other lion and pass turn. Looks like another mana source. Twiddle vault down. Choose not to attack. I guess in sight I should have kept that Moxen in my hand. Could have acted like a bull. Well, no, if I had a bull, I would have used it. At this point, I'm going to overcommit. He's forced to block the Suchi and go to 1. So now the only thing in God's Earth that's going to save him is a balance. And he didn't get it. I think we have one more game in. Or is that the end? Nope, that is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed those games. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I hope you have a wonderful day.